link to the stream.
Mm,
Anyway, I just want to see if it's working correctly, but we are in Champion Select now. I've started the stream.
I'd keep my head down if I were you.
First man is going to be Quinn.
Quinn's an interesting one.
Haven't
It
seen her for a
must
few
be
metas.
a target pick, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just quickly find the stream.
It's in settings.
Oh wait, I can just go in what I was tagged in.
There you go. I should have just messaged you the key
Ah, yeah.
on Discord.
Oh, yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't need the key. I need the actual stream.
Learn from your mistakes.
Ah.
It's all good. I think it was what I was tagged in. Yep, okay, sweet. Just wanted to check if everything was working fine. And it... yep, okay, yep, looks like it is.
Yeah, we're online.
Yep, we're all good. Alright, Janna, definitely permaban. Hate that champion. I say it every stream.
Yep. It is ardent sense of meta at the moment. Oh.
Usually,
Pretty much.
usually the next best is Lulu.
Yeah.
For ardent sense.
Yeah, definitely. You've got your Lulu, Soraka, Janna, even Sona. I've seen a few Sonas out at the moment.
In not trying to toot my own horn here, but even in platinum as well, but in higher ranked games, Soraka is a lot less effective just because I've been in matchups where I've been versing a Soraka and then everyone on the team is complaining, oh, hate Soraka, hate Soraka. I just start alongside and first buy Executioner's Calling and she's useless.
Yeah, that's the thing. People don't know how to build necessarily towards specific things at lower ranks. So in this one, the ban would be viable, but yeah.
Yeah, in this in a silver, bronze, gold.
Especially with a Taric pick.
Oof. Taric?
I guess that is Sam's love. Too sweet to swallow mains Taric.
Yeah.
So.
In a game setting like this, it's picks usually don't matter. No. But in
preference.
Definitely in the high, it's preference, whatever you're comfortable in, even if you want to be a meta slave or just whatever. Any champion can work in lower elos, but in higher elo, first picking Taric is usually a death sentence because
pretty much.
He is completely useless into a lane like Lucian and Lulu. he just takes so much damage. Like he's definitely really, really good into a Blitzcrank, Braum, Thresh.
Somebody tanky
like
or so you can protect.
Because
but,
you can't engage onto a Taric.
Like, it's just ridiculous.
He's got the God of All Pure. His team fight's really good. Like just even out of laning phase, he's it doesn't matter too much if you pick him into a Lucian Lulu because out of laning phase his team fight's insane. Oh.
That.
We have a missed pick, or am I?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh no. Don't worry, it just took a while to update. I think.
Was that a mispick? Because I think. Was
no.
that a mispick? Yeah.
Yes. Can we please restart?
Yeah. Sam, if you could please leave. Yeah, we'll invite you back.
Yeah.
Let me. Yeah. Print screen. So.
Ah, yeah, right. You're a smart boy.
Yeah.
Jeez. It is a deal and a half to get into this game today.
Oh yeah, it's a. Oh, well, let me just go talk to the other team.
Do they lose a ban for that? I'll just quickly message Sam. I just can't type. But we are back in. Oh, it picks up. Oh, interesting. Oh wait. When? Are they banning? Wait, what? Where's their third pick? I mean, no, I just.
No, okay. It's just it's just glitched. It's just
Okay.
glitched. Yeah. Just
Okay, sweet. Up to you. Should we penalize Team
I'd
Aqua
keep
with a
my head down if I
loss
were
of
you.
ban? Do you think? Yay, nay?
Aw.
Alright, first time offense. Alright. Alright.
okay. Yeah, sorry about
Oh,
that.
okay,
They're
yeah,
still
yeah,
glitched.
it is glitched, but no, I see what's happened now.
Yep.
Alright,
So
I
they
get
just
it.
did their bans again, and yes, that's now
I've
the
given
Tarek.
I've given
the-
leniency to Team Aqua, so they will not lose a ban today, because it was a first time offense.
Yep.
But yeah, we're going to see the same picks apart from the Pantheon. I think we're going to see the same Shyvana pick.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Anal doesn't play Annie, I guess.
Anai.
Yep.
Anai.
Dandruff doesn't play
Yeah.
a whole range of junglers, but he does play Warwick, Zac, and Shyvana. So
Ah, yeah. I've seen him whip out the Rammus as well.
yeah, true. He has been playing Rammus recently. He actually played that against you guys in the LAN.
Yeah,
I
when I
believe.
played Urgot.
Yeah.
It was not as
filthy
effective
match.
as it could have been.
No. That was some hard days.
Was
but...
that when I was versing the Riven? Because I'm fair sure
Yeah.
Urgot has a winning matchup into Riven. That's like one of the only champions that has a winning matchup into Riven.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you destroy the Riven, but the other lanes overran.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, back into the second part of banning. That Shen though, if
Yeah,
they're doing a protect
Big
the AD carry comp.
Big Mean Giant main Shen, so it's
Okay.
not a
It's
surprising
the
pick.
comfort, so it's the comfort rather
Yeah.
than the
It's comfort as well as Shen just being an overall strong pick.
yeah. The issue is at the moment though is with the Shen, they're gonna protect Draven, I guess.
Oops, I forgot to put the champion select music on. There we go.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah, I never have that on. The only
Alright.
sounds I actually have
Now
on
it's
is
professional.
champ noises and pings. I think that's all I play with.
Ah, yeah. No, it's just a playlist I play on YouTube. It's like the
Ah,
LCS, the old LCS music.
Ah, solid.
And in all the confusion, I forgot to turn it on. But still, we get it on halfway through, so that's fine. The Syndra, Jhin, Zac, and Ori bans. I don't think Zac is worth a ban anymore. I do not think he's
Yeah,
as strong
I
as he once was.
I think it's more of a target because Notorious does like playing Zac quite a bit, but he still is a threat. I'm not sure to any of those champions because Lucian can dash, Lulu can just ult herself when she gets there,
Yeah.
Shyvana can just jump out. It doesn't seem really countering anything, but goes for the Lee Sin. Good to catch Annie, I guess. Annie.
Yeah. Hey,
Try and get
anything
her
can
in the
happen
fight.
if you're a good enough Lee Sin player.
Yeah, true.
I speak from experience.
Yeah, nah. I've only ever found Lee Sin an issue if you've got immobile champions like Cog
Yeah.
and
Against something like Ezreal or Caston, it's just not an issue.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Lucian. I wouldn't even.
Lucian's a bit inconsistent though because he
Yeah,
is
true.
a dash.
The short dash,
Yeah.
and if you can ward hop to him and then slow him, you can land that ECQ.
Yeah, definitely. But that is a Nautilus pick, so that's a Nautilus top? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems not top. We've got the Lux mid. Yes, okay. Lux mid. I was hoping they swapped for a second there. I was going to get really confused if they're doing Tarek top Lux support. Be interesting.
Where's the other one? I'm just gonna play this music for the remainder of the 3-minute wait time. I didn't think on a tournament draft. For some reason, I thought it just made the spectator delayed go away, but no, we still have the 3-minute delay.
Yeah, no, we still got the wait just for.
But yeah, while we're waiting, I'm gonna drop the question on you: TSM or Immortals?
Ooh. Ever since Immortals started, I would have to be a huge Immortals fan, so my heart's going to them.
Yep.
Yeah, ever since they first formed and they did that, what was it, 16-1?
Yeah, with Hootie
normal?
Rainover.
Yeah, and that was just, I would watch every single one of their games because it was always something interesting. The thing
Yeah.
about some of the games these days is a lot more drawn out, and you've got your hyper carry Ardent Sensor bot lane that you're just protecting and just waiting for that 35-minute mark, where last season the Immortals lineup just, they had a 15-minute game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, hyper aggressive.
But yeah, and it was just fun to watch.
Watching hyper aggressive teams like the old RNG.
Yeah, it was just great. But yeah, so heart is with them, but I'm not sure on the matchup.
I think either way, it's gonna be close. Like whatever team wins, I feel it's gonna be a 3-2 or at least a 3-1. No matter who wins. If TSM win, I think it may be a 3-1 just because their form is gonna be a lot better. But if IMT wins, I have a feeling it'll be a 3-2.
Yeah, it would be a push and a struggle instead of a clean. Yeah, I doubt it's going to be a clean 3-0.
But either way, I'm not sure about Immortals, but even if TSM loses this one, they've still got a spot in Worlds. They've still got second seed because of championship points. I'm not sure about Immortals though. I'm not sure what they came last season. I think it was 3rd or 4th?
Yeah, not sure. They started off strong, but yeah, I'm not sure what the last split was.
Well, Shyvana, a bit of a weird pick because you don't see her inside a competitive and even solo queue. She's supposed to be a solo queue pick, but
yeah, because she's got a lot of damage and can 1v1 the enemy jungler early.
Yeah,
she definitely wins against Lee, even past level 6. Maybe
Yeah,
not in the early 1 or 2, but
because solo queue games can be volatile, I think she'd be a really good pick. But I'm not sure what's keeping her from being from seeing play.
she doesn't have CC, and that's the main thing at the moment. Yeah. You've got your CC junglers like Gragas and Maokai, Sedge, and even Zac. Zac has that CC to help out with your tanky top laner as well.
Is just too strong.
Yeah, especially if you've got like a control mage mid, and you've got your hyper carry bot lane with the Ardent Sensor. If you've got let's just say a Maokai and a J4 in the jungle, and they're both hyper tanks, you can just easily win that through time rather than the risky plays. And that's what some solo queue players are doing at the moment. They're just forming that tanky, beefy line.
So what are the changes recently? Just Ornn I can think of. Ornn's come out. It's been
Ornn's come out. There's a few buffs and nerfs that have come. Yeah.
I'll give it a quick look. I think there was the Draven nerf. That Draven nerf is a bit controversial. At least on Reddit. Haha, Reddit cringe. Because many people see this as just a. If you're familiar with LS, he said someone's obviously lost in silver, and they lost to a Draven. I feel like many people are making the argument that if something's strong in one region but not picked in another, it shouldn't be nerfed.
Yeah, that's the issue though. If there has to be the outstanding need to nerf it, and happening in one area, it would be great if you could just put different nerfs and buffs in one area, but that stops the change for strats coming over from different regions as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's very beneficial just to have parity over every region.
Yeah.
But yeah, most people like when talking about different servers, it's just pretty much the West, and then just China, Korea, and their different metas.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
The
OC just behind in everything.
OC is bit of a joke, but it's a conversation for another time.
Yep, and we're finally in.
Yeah, we're gonna see some red buff invade from the blue team, maybe.
There seems some ping towards it.
All right.
Shyvana is very likely to start Wraith. That's one good thing about her as well.
Yeah, any jungler that can start wraiths is just automatically fairly strong. Just because of the XP boost you get. Where's the... I wonder if I should have the chat on or
Oh.
off. You know what? I might switch it.
Probably off.
Okay. The scoreboard isn't... Oh, there we go. It wasn't... showing for me.
There's already been a flash from Shyvana.
Yeah, Shyvana,
with
Blink
the-
Summoner.
Yeah, checked bush, and there was 3 of them in there, so she flashed her the water, dodged the Lux skill shot.
Tarek was a bit late and the pings came out.
Yep, but
I seem to be frozen. Oh, there we go.
great start.
Yep.
Seems
Speed it up
to
time.
be actually they've swapped over sides, and ooh, is that gonna have to be Draven and Tarek going through 4 of them?
Yeah. Looks like something's gonna happen. And it's got a stun up. So something could happen.
Yeah. It looks like Shyvana will just go for the steal though. Pancakes.
Yeah, they're just trading reds.
Leaking. Yeah. Tarek's been caught out, taking a few shots, a few love taps from Lucian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, why'd you
he
show
hasn't
yourself?
actually started it.
And no one actually saw him. I
So-
think no one saw him.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a pause.
Not sure from what side, but... Oh,
Dece.
Yep.
Ah, did that must be Shyvana DC?
I think it was, it said Nautilus disconnected.
Fell, yep.
Yep.
Okay, for a second I thought it might have been the Shyvana that DC'd and then didn't start the buff, but
Are
I
you up
guess.
to the same time I am? 29.
2903, 2902.
One. Yeah, oh, I just jumped
Oh.
to...
Yeah, what?
what? We're time traveling, everyone. Welcome to the future. It's not as good as the past. Everything was
Sad
better in
times.
the 90s.
That's what they say, but
Oh wait, no, we
didn't
jumped
have
back.
League of Legends until the very end of it.
Yeah, very true.
If that's a good thing or not, I'm not sure.
Hey, as toxic as this game is, I just can't help but just love it. Love it to bits.
It's an addiction.
He's left again. There seems to be some technical difficulties, but on to
But
on to
At least
another
it's not
discussion.
the blue team that's paused with the
Yeah, definitely.
5
with the
minutes remaining.
reduced pause time. Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying?
Just wanted to talk about OCE, and just like, yeah, I told you it was coming
Yeah.
for another time. Just it's just disappointing because we have just behind we're just behind in server population, or just in front, sorry, of Japan, which has the lowest, but we have the second lowest server population. Even in like mid to high platinum, we have sometimes 8-minute queue times, but usually 5.
Oh yeah, it's
Just
big.
in other regions, it's so much easier to find games, and that's what I kind of
Yeah,
miss about playing on NA back when I first started playing. But then again, that was like 150 ping.
Well,
now they've
good old season 2.
now they've moved the servers, so it's even worse for us to play on NA now.
Yeah.
Get 250.
Yeah, I used to
ping.
actually have 230 ping on NA. I'm lucky to get 15 here though, which I love.
Yeah, my
It makes
internet's
a big
kind of
difference.
garbage at the moment. As I say, I say 2 things every stream, or 3 things. That's a lot of damage. I hate Janna, and boycott Optus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Optus is just garbage.
Hey,
I hope we're not
at
sponsored
least you're
because
not on
I'm just.
TPG.
Hey, TPG, I've been with them before and they've been really
Yeah.
really good. They've only ever
Oh, really?
I've only ever had one problem with them, and that was the internet going out for a whole day. But other than that, like they were fine for
Yeah,
the whole
my
year.
my mate in Sydney though. He's the usual thing is TPG please. Pretty much every second game was TPG please because he would DC for 5 minutes or so. So it was just impossible.
Yeah, my mate back when he first started playing, it was Telstra. He got banned for 2 weeks just because he would he would DC once a game, but only for around 1 to 2 minutes. But
Yeah.
that was enough to get him banned for 2 weeks. So
Oh, savage.
yeah, it was back in the season 2 and 3 days.
Back when there was ELO or a bit
I'm not
past that?
sure. It was past that. I don't think I ever played when there was ELO.
No? Damn.
I started
that was-
when Darius came out.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever play him when he first came out? That was ridiculous.
No.
Oh.
When I first started playing, it was just at least from my experience, it was the same 5 champions every game: Ashe, Yi, I think Ryze, Annie,
Yep.
and one more I can't remember. Maybe a Mumu. Oh no, Warwick. That's it.
Work, yep.
And it was just the same 5 on each team every game, and I didn't really see new champions. I didn't know. It kind of in part to how unpopular he was. Oh, we're in game in
Yep,
1
it
second.
seems like...
But it was kind of in part to how unpopular he was. But I didn't see a Yorick until 1 year after playing the game.
Oh, wow.
But what I did find out about him, I thought from his portrait back in season 3, I thought he was a tree man because it looked like he was coming out from a bike. That's a gank onto mid lane.
Yeah, that is.
A little bit of harass, but not much
Seems
else
like
coming.
the early red room. He maybe should have gotten another. Shyvana
to be
has.
level 3.
Yeah. Shyvana hasn't actually taken a buff yet. And wait, she's going red.
Huh. Maybe she's just gonna do. Oh,
No,
yeah, she's going
she's
red.
going red. Oh, that is savage.
That's a lot of wasted time, but hey, you know, catch up XP, meme. He's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, but
Still
that's
a
the
lot of
first
gold.
camp. 1 minute
That's
past. 20 camps. Oh,
Oh, bad luck. Oh, and that is first blood taken by
that is definitely first blood by the Tarek.
the Tarek.
At least he got the kill. First blood is first blood though.
That's still heal blown from Lucian and flash blown from Draven. You know what? I'm gonna say that it was it's probably more worth for the red team there.
Red team, you reckon?
Yeah. Team purple.
Yeah, damn.
Because Lucian got the
blue
kill.
does.
Draven
Yeah,
didn't
true.
get the bonus gold.
Draven didn't get the bonus gold. Oh, that's another gank on mid. Lead lands to the Q. There's a flash bind by Lux and nice kill there.
Yeah, definitely well played by Lee, coming in from the back there.
Yeah,
Not
and
really
jumping
too
in
expected.
and slowing first. That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
just something that a lot of Lees, especially in the early ranks, don't do. They don't jump in and
They
slow
don't
rather
wait
than
to use their
Q.
Q.
Yeah.
The
They
same
just
thing.
fire random Q.
Same thing with Blitzcrank as well. The best thing to do with Blitzcrank sometimes isn't going for the hyphy hook. It's just going it's just walking up to them and watch them just juke nothing.
The fear of hooking is the strong part about Blitzcrank.
Yeah, it's the most powerful CC is the fear.
Good old
Blitzcrank has a
fears.
hidden fear.
Oh, that was heal blown by Draven with great poke by Lucian there.
Yeah. Some good good trading from Lucian. It was a bit of a mistake to fight because Draven was standing on minions. Standing near minions at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true, and it was at the back, and Tarek had already blown the CC.
Yeah,
There's a torn up on top, and
the
the
graft
flash
damage.
blown by Naught.
He's just
Shin's
gonna settle.
early damage is ridiculous. I
Yeah.
hate it.
Ever since they added the flat damage to champions, it's been a bit crazy.
Especially in the people that were playing it before it, they just got a huge surge of power and
The dazzle not gonna land, and the flash just a bit late. That's
that's a
devastating.
shame.
The exhaust and the flash coming out from Tarek.
There's a TP back top though. So it's both sums blown by Nautilus now. Shyvana
Shen
taking the...
didn't have enough time to reset the wave, so that's gonna be good for Nautilus being able to pick up all that XP.
It will let Shen back though, and Nautilus taking a lot of damage from those 5 casters.
Yeah, casters do so much damage early game.
I think, is it 3 auto attacks from a caster is more than any champion auto attacking you early? Something
Yeah.
like that.
And if you've actually checked the stats of I'll see if I can in this game. The attack speed of the melee minion as well. I'll try and find it. I'm trying to click on it. Is 1.3. They have a fairly fast attack speed. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know this
faster
for a
than
long
any
time.
80 carry at early levels.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that is a kill onto Draven. Exhaust blown on Draven as well.
That is.
Yeah, Tarek does get out, but
The
all that
Tarek,
minion damage on the Lucian as well
the
is pretty
Tarek
big.
damage, the dazzle just missing as well. Lee Sin back onto mid with the flash down. It's a pretty easy kill. The instant cleanse saves Annie from being
That
killed
was
by the
very
combo.
nice by Annie.
Just missed out. Seems like Lee Sin could go to any lane right about now.
Up
Not
top,
particularly
Shen is a
top.
little push, and
Yeah.
diving into it is always a scary thing,
Lee
but
Sin is going
Shen...
back. He's gonna go Lee Syndrome. Lee Syndrome.
No.
Hey, we've all done
Yeah,
it.
good old notorious Necro.
Oops.
He lands a few Qs, but sadly, this one he was a little too gready.
Yeah, he
Paid
didn't
the
have the
price.
energy to instant cast the E.
Nope.
So
That is a double recall from bot though.
that's
Should make it interesting.
that was an alright reset. Draven still got some of the minions.
Yeah, true, and Nord is just getting bullied up top.
Lucian does get the BF sword, so that's going to be a bit hard for Draven with just a Cull and a longsword and boots. I suppose.
Especially early.
Yeah.
Lee Sin is also going for the much tankier Cinderhulk instead of the damage.
Oh.
So
Is that the Cinderhulk into Titanic build?
yeah, I'm not sure actually. He might just be going full tank and trying to get the Draven to be the carry.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a great idea at the moment, considering how far Draven's behind. But
Yeah. I mean, they do have the Shen. Once everyone hits 6, it's a bit of a different game. Red team can't afford to make the plays that they have been making, the aggressive plays in bot lane, because they do have the pressure from the Shen ultimate, Stand United.
yeah, they are pinging onto Dragon at the moment. Maybe they think they're doing Dragon, but or maybe they're trying to go for Dragon.
Maybe
They do
they're
have
trying to
4
get some
members on the
vision.
bottom side.
Yeah, they do. Red team is
They
smart
could go
to-
for the gank, but Annie has been spotted out by a ward.
Red team
And
is pretty
pings are
smart
on.
to go for. Oh, Lulu dropping a bit of damage.
Oh,
Actually,
there's the
outtraded.
flash ult on the Annie.
Oh,
Shen
just
taunt coming in.
dodged.
Shen lands that taunt right now. And
He's
but that's
waiting.
Shyvana coming in the back. Shen has landed the taunt. That's a kill onto Annie by Draven, very nice. Pressure onto the Shyvana now.
The dazzle just whiffing. That was a
Yeah,
that was a good
just-
flash from Draven, dodging
And that was
the Annie bear.
Yeah, that was a great flash. Prediction as well, because that Annie is hard to do.
Yeah, there's
If
I'm fair sure there's. I don't
It
think
might
there's no
even be
reaction
instant.
time, but I think there's a very small cast time.
It's just watching them run in and just
Yeah,
praying
that's-
that you get it in the right spot.
As I was saying,
But-
the Shen teleport really helping, really working there. He
Yeah, definitely
one,
secured the kill.
one thing that this Shen does
Oh,
is
that is a beautiful snare
Oh,
onto her.
that
Beautiful
was,
snare and just the delete from the Lux.
that was well played by Lux, knowing
It's
where the
ridiculous
Shyvana was
when you
going to
just see
land.
one Q come out and that's an instantly dead squishy.
Yeah, placing the E on where she was going to land as well, knowing that the Shyvana could not escape.
That was a
Was,
very nice
well
play by
played.
Pancake. And that's another thing early with the solo queue Shyvana build, she's quite tanky early, especially if she goes the yeah, as I said, the damage build and blue smite into gold. What is it?
Blood Razor?
Yeah, blood razor. That's it.
Yeah.
I kept on thinking of the old one.
Devourer?
Yeah, Devour.
Yeah.
And I was just like, we'll mix
Yeah,
them up,
one thing
but-
you'll notice about the Shen is that he holds onto his taunts really well. It's the same thing as the Lee Sin and the Blitz pull. When he teleports, he just walks at them as much as he can, and just waits for them to get in a really vulnerable position, and then taunts. He plays a good Shen. I'll give him that.
That is definitely the marking of people who know their champion.
That and having a lot of skins.
Yeah. And Mastery 7, gotta have that.
Yeah, gotta flash that emote. If you fail flash, you gotta flash.
Oh, that is a nice taunt. Oh, that is a nice flash by the Lucian there. Full ult coming out. Tarek does not have the ult yet. Lovely ult by Draven.
Getting
Dashed away by Lucian. And that's out. But
Yep.
yeah, that's another kill on the Draven, which is putting him ahead, plus cashing in that gold
passive
from...
stacks. It's good capitalization from Lee Sin to do the dragon. Lux is fine, it appears. And Shen just gonna win all the trades in top lane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And a solo dragon by Lee Sin. That's very good for an early start.
Ocean Drag is definitely the best drag early game. By far.
Yeah, you want your Infernals for your late game scaling and your Mountains for the pushing, but unless you've got a push team... Oh wait, there's a... Oh, easy.
Gank over
Easy
top
flash.
lane,
Flash dash by Shen for this game.
but not gonna
Ooh.
get hit by
Oh, a bit of BM there with the emote. And it's even a level 4. It's not
Oh,
even flashy. Level
That's
4
worse.
emote by Shen.
the dazzle just missing.
But Lucian's flash is down, and the heal actually, so there's no sums bot on the 80 carries, but Tarek still has the exhaust and the ult. Both supports having their ult, both 80 carries missing it.
Looks like yeah, blue side definitely ahead in farm. Definitely
Comfortably
has more
3k,
yeah. Got a
2.5k
nice lead.
ahead.
Good to just
think
sit on
that- Yeah, I think that early stuff up by the Shyvana didn't help. Ooh.
Yeah, the delayed gank time on Shyvana really hurt the red team here.
That was Lucian just poking Lee out.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, Lee didn't know he was sitting on a ward.
He definitely does now, but I doesn't actually know that it's dead. Lee might go for the counter gank on mid if Shyvana's rolling in.
Yeah, one thing I know about this Draven is that he doesn't tilt too much, and if he does get behind early, he usually transitions into mid game with just a farm lead at least.
Yeah, that is the important thing about Draven as well, keeping those stacks up and not dying, because
Yeah.
if you've got the stacks, you can instantly come back with one simple kill.
Yeah, Lulu going in there because Tarek
Oh, that is
moved
an
upwards.
ult. That is a Annie ult without the taunt there.
Yeah, no
3
stun.
on to the Shyvana is not
The
pretty, but
Draven ult tagging Annie. Draven
easy to get an assist.
looking to doesn't cash in the stacks. Still goes to Lux.
No.
Blue team collapsing really well there.
Yeah, they have left bot with an easy shove though. They didn't shove before roaming. They do get first tower gold
It's
in the middle.
race to first tower. Yeah. I didn't realize how low the
or-
tower
or-
was.
Yeah, no. 4 of them hitting it versus 1 lone Lucian is a little bit
Yeah.
different. They are going for their second tower and they
Ooh.
should actually get it.
There is no answer from the red team.
No, they all recalled. Nautilus did not head top to mid. He
Yeah,
just...
no TP on Nautilus either. It's gonna
And
push
it
their
looks
gold lead
like
even
Lucian
further.
won't even get the tower down bot. So that's 2 towers to 1 with a simple roam from bot lane.
Damn. Yeah, that was well played by red side because for the first part of that, because as soon as Tarek roamed upwards, the Lulu just instant aggression onto the Draven, but then they didn't follow. I don't think following would have helped, but they
Yeah, they
couldn't really
just
do
didn't
much there.
catch it.
Lucian did have no mana as well, so that was a bit of a
That
bit
is
of a
true.
difficult situation for red team.
Not sure how Blue's going to respond to this, but
So one thing with Tarek is I've theory crafted about this champion a lot because he's just so interesting to me. Ever since his rework, I've been yes, get me in a game with this guy, because with even before his rework, he was mana hungry as hell, and even after the mini the
oh,
tweaks that he got.
that was a flash kick missed by the sorry, the kick Q.
Yeah, the kick Q just whiffing. Not
Yeah.
sure why Shyvana went for the flash instead of the ult over the wall.
Yeah, no idea. The ult does have a much shorter cooldown than flash, but
Technically
there was the
speaking,
double stun on down bot by the Tarek.
yeah.
The Dazzle doing good work. That could be an
Ooh.
ult by the Draven.
Yeah, good damage. This is
Shyvana coming in now. Draven with the ult hitting all three of them.
I'm a bit behind you. But yeah,
Oh,
that
what
is
time are you up to?
oh, he just ulted them. Hold on, I think I'll speed it up. I think I'm on 1622.
I'm on 16:20 30 now. Sorry, 16:30.
1630. Okay, well I'm just a few seconds.
16:35. Okay. Yeah, but that was a great ult by. Oh, almost a Lux ult there as well.
Oh,
Tarek ult securing the kill on Lulu. Lulu with the ult, but it won't save him. Especially with the exhaust as well. That's a lot of summoners blown
yeah.
for a guaranteed death.
It's looking a lot better for blue team. Than
Draven now one-shotting the casters, which is great to see.
yeah, just ease of clear really. Yeah, as I was talking about Tarek before, it's probably better to start coin on him because coin is really strong, but the mana return would be just so insane because of how much mana his Q costs.
Yeah, true that, and it especially would help with the speed up getting into there. Oh,
Yeah.
Annie ult onto Draven. Draven forced to flash. There was an exhaust onto Shyvana. Shyvana soloed out by Draven. Step Q coming from Annie. Stun onto Annie by the Tarek and Q to finish off. That was very nice. Good angle on the Lee Sin kicking it back as well.
Yeah, that was it was an easy catch on Lucian from the blue team.
Yeah,
He
definitely.
was just up.
Another.
He was just trying to defend that tower too hard. Lulu might fall here. Nope, she does
No.
with the flash. Oh, they're going back
Yeah.
in though. Nope, she does live.
The Lux ult just whiffing, but
Yeah. Yeah, one thing that definitely I feel bad saying this, but lower elo players need to understand is that sometimes you just have to give up that tower. I
yeah,
know it
exactly.
sucks,
They need
but
to know when to back off.
It's
Because when two of your teammates aren't there and there's that one tower
yeah.
and you're all alone, tanks can just dive you. They take no damage, and then unless you can 1v2.
It's the same thing with Dragon as well. Like it's better just for them just to get a tower than a tower and a kill or 2 kills.
Yeah.
It's better just for them to get the Cloud Drake and no kills rather than Cloud Drake
And
a
even
few
if you
kills.
back off and go like put a ward somewhere else, it's gaining something else because
Yeah.
you know they're not there. But yeah,
It's-
they're just
when you're behind like the red team is, it's important just to take everything you can get. Like no matter how small the advantage, anything helps.
yeah. Oh, Shen with an auto onto Nord. I'm not sure if that was accidental or
Yeah, I think that may have been accidental.
Draven with a possible 2v1. Can he do it? Lee is flanking around. It looks like red team is starting, or actually no, finishing the Herald. While there's
Yeah.
4 bot. Shen should back off knowing that they just took Herald, but no, he's pushing ahead.
Yeah, Shen opting for the Titanic. Oh, good kick by Lee Sin. Good ult by Lulu, but does get
Going
picked
down
up.
on the bottom, but Shen is actually out of the gank
Oh.
on top with the Nautilus ult though. Will he land the Q? And he is roaming around to catch him as he jumps over into the pit, and that's
Lux
that
flashes
is
the
a classic Annie delete ult into
Yep.
QW.
Doesn't get the shield from his passive soon enough, but I'm not sure that would have done anything. Yeah,
Nah.
Lux flashing over the wall bottom, just pick up Lucian.
Was a
Not-
good.
Nothing really technical about that play. It was just simple.
Just hit the abilities and kill him.
Yeah, didn't really miss out on much. Shen did get a good E flash away, but the Nautilus ult just catching him there. Couldn't really do much.
Connected and then Annie flanking around for the gank, which was actually well played by Annie, especially in lower ranks. They all just chase instead of thinking about escape routes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Dazzle just missed him. Polymorph onto Draven. Oh,
That
Draven
looked
with
like it would have hit.
easy ult. But that is a nice ult by Shyvana. 2 kills there picked up. Return kill on the Lucian by Lux. Shen ult coming in. If no, that's the turnaround by Shen. Nice dash taunt onto. Going down. Shyvana going down next. And this should be an easy pickup on the Lulu. Especially with the red buff Shen.
Yeah, well played by blue team to turn that around.
Just waiting for that Shen ult to come up.
Yeah, these Taric Dazzles just so close to hitting every time as well. It's just a bit unlucky.
It does force them, also with Lucian, it does force them to use abilities that they couldn't later use, especially with Lucian's reset on his auto attack. He had to dash away and couldn't get the double auto, so his dash was on a much longer cooldown.
Yeah.
Those extra 2 seconds could be huge in a fight.
Yeah, every millisecond matters. Like some abilities come out in just a quarter of a second, and you just need to be ready to react to anything.
Shen just clearing out the enemy jungle, even though he's spotted by a wall.
Yeah, blue team just comfortably able to just farm the enemy jungle at this point. They're
They're 10k ahead.
10k gold ahead. Very
a little
comfortable
rough.
lead. Looking like
And
Draven's
they
back
do.
in. They've got CS leads across the board apart from AD carry.
Yeah,
Oh,
wards in the
just jungle.
enemy jungle as well.
Yeah, Lee Sin does opt into the Titanic Hydra, just for that bit of clear time. I have played this build before in solo queue. I think I did it in the wrong team comp though because it wasn't too effective. But yeah,
no.
they said we needed a tank and I tried. But no, just not a lot of damage.
Sorry, my solo queue games at the moment I say we need a tank and I've had 2 teamers up top.
Hey, you never
So-
know. That teamer could be.
No, no, actually earlier today I had a Lux up top.
Oh, spicy.
We did win it though. We did win it. I'm not sure how. Because the said Lux did have 38 CS at 10 minutes.
Looking like
Wasn't
a
a pretty
collapse
game.
may be possible. Nah, they do spot the Annie, so they do back off.
Yeah, they do have wards littered throughout there, so.
If you notice
Oh. The
I
double level
noticed
7 BM.
the vision from the red team, apart from the ward in Deathbrush, so many defensive wards there.
Yeah, they're just all scattered around the top side, maybe waiting for that Baron, but you wouldn't really have defensive wards to try and spot out Baron.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
think
like they're just trying not to get invaded up that side for
Yeah,
a pick.
they just want safety and knowing that they won't get
should
destroyed. in their own
probably
jungle.
go for this Baron still. Baron start up with 2 players bot. Shen does have TP, but
Interesting.
does
No,
and ult, so he should be fine.
but no, they decide to
but-
opt out of that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure what they were trying to do there. Bit of a
Dragon is
risky
up
play.
at 45.
Draven getting cocky and walking towards the Annie with a stun.
As soon as he
Oh.
hit that W and walked towards it, I just looked to see if he had a QSS and he didn't. That was a
Nah.
bit ballsy.
If Annie had flash right there, or even
If
the bell would have killed him. And I've actually seen a few Annies get that just for an extra little jump towards them.
yeah, the Hextech belt's really, I think it's an underappreciated item. When it first came out, a lot of people used it on champions that they didn't need to use it on.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
now it's kind of relegated to Vlad and sometimes Echo.
Fizz does use it a bit as well,
Oh,
even though
right.
just for the extra
I haven't
dash.
seen a
but-
Fizz in years because of 10 bans.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Fizz is a scary one, especially when ahead. Behind, he's just... Oh,
just as useless
clean delete on with the Lux onto Lulu there.
Not even getting
And
the
the
ult
Q,
off.
easy W. Ooh, stun just missing, but Lee Sin following her over
Connects
with
the Q
Very nice.
just before the flash. Good dodge from Shen there. But even if he did get engaged onto...
Yeah,
I think
Shen's a beefy boy at the moment with the early Titanic
he's got
and
the Triforce. He knew
yeah.
he was ahead, so he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll over this team.
Yeah, Triforce and Titanic. It's a favorite Jax build at the moment, but I guess Shen picking up.
Yeah. The nice insect onto.
Oh, with the ult,
Oh.
with the Taric ult as well. That is very well played. Getting
Insect
that
does
Lucian
fall,
kill.
but a lot of
But-
kills going over to the blue team.
That's 2 down with the Draven still up, so that should be the
They
finish.
could be looking. Yeah, they could be looking to end here. Draven just able to sustain through everything.
Draven does go
does
down with the
die.
stun though.
Yeah. Can't auto
Which-
attack when you're not auto attacking.
Might force them to back.
Yeah, looks like it's not over just
But
yet.
she has her ult, yeah, no.
Still. Oh, that was a good.
The Dazzle missing though with the dash.
Yeah.
It seems there was a communication error there, but Pancake just kiting it off there. Oh, Shen dash forcing the anti-stun. Lucian has now respawned though, so... So
Yeah.
it should be fine, that's the back off, but there might be a engage on the Baron.
In this position, yeah, they can't really contest. Oh, I guess they can, but not with their whole team because Blue's the mid lane's just gonna get rolled over. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty easy Baron. They do have one Mountain Drake, so it should be pretty easy. Yeah, no contest. But with this now, I think the best thing for blue team to do is to just brute force it down mid, because they can win every team fight.
Yeah, especially with the Shen at the moment. Shen is too tanky and also has too much damage to...
He's bought the cutlass as well. He's going for the
Yeah,
Flamethrower King.
he's just a filthy amounts of damage and tank at the moment with the ult.
Yeah.
So Nautilus has no chance against him at the moment. The only way I could reasonably think they could win is to maybe stun onto Lux and Draven into a Shyvana jump.
Yeah, if blue team can play it safe and just get all the other inhibs, and then it's just a slow bleed into death for the red team. There's not much they
Especially
can
with
do.
the Lux Q and the Lee Sin Q, if they land it on and then either insect or just pop them.
That said, brute forcing it down mid is just as effective though, just because they can win every team fight. But if they don't, it does give red team the chance to farm up in the mid lane, because if blue team are not going down the mid lane, then it's effectively a dead lane for them. They can't get minions from that lane anymore.
Yeah, no, they can't push from it, but they've got Baron onto all of their members, so if Lee Sin just methodically drags the lane forward.
I think Shen should be bot and Lee Sin Taric should be top.
Yeah, definitely. Because Shen does have his ult and TP still, so if they just four-manned it up top with the split push, but
Lily's not going to be able to stop these guys
nah,
from pushing.
Lily can't do anything. It looks like Lucian is joining them, but
That
their main
tower's just going to
force is
fall.
concentrated
They
on the
can't
top.
stay there. Yeah, Dazzle
That's
just
that
missing.
going down. Lee Q onto Lulu. Oh, he doesn't finish it though. There we go, there's the finish. Oh no, miss Q. Oh.
Just missed.
Lucian doing all the damage he can, but those two are very tanky at the moment. Annie coming in. Stun onto the Lee, but there's Taric ult. No.
Not going to save
Taric
him.
ult and the Shen ult couldn't save him, but
Even with the Lee Sin build that he's got, he does do a fair bit of damage. Oh, that is a dead Shyvana.
especially with Shyvana at the moment, she is not a tanky fellow.
Draven engaged onto, flashes out with the heal. That could have been a dead Draven.
Lucky the summons were still up, but they're down now, so both heal and flash burnt by Draven. But at the moment, with one inhib up, it's not looking like a likely win for Team Purple? Team Purple.
Yes.
Yes.
The cleanse to stop the Draven step aside slow. It's a bold move.
It's an interesting one. I guess you could do it. But it seems like they're just staying in base and just having that huge wave with the Baron powered minions. Nope, they're all leaving. Never mind. Scrap that. Everyone has respawned.
Guess they don't want to win just yet. Yeah, little inhibitors respawned.
You've got Dragon spawning soon with the Infernal, so that's... Oh, right. No, not the Infernal, the Ocean. I just saw the image up top, right-hand corner, left-hand corner, and thought it was...
Yeah, I keep thinking it's Infernal.
Well, at least you aren't watching the other stream.
Yeah.
Just did the
I just
pick
saw
and
that.
ban phase with his mic muted. That's a very questionable idea.
Yeah. Oh, Lucian does have the mortal reminder. Oh,
That's
right as I look down to the items,
Yep,
someone
that's the pop.
dies.
It was just the classic Lux Q lands insta pop.
Yeah, she hasn't died. I don't know why old mate Geriatric Pancake hasn't gone for the Magias. I want to see some balls.
Yeah, usually he would. No, I'm not sure why he isn't.
Oh well.
He's usually one that likes to
he's
step
still-
it out.
He's
He was
remaining
playing
effective
Urgot
either
before
way.
it was cool.
I played Yorick before it was reworked.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
well,
I think
actually-
I think last Rumble, I was on his team and he played Urgot for the first, I think, 2 weeks straight. Then they started to actually ban it.
you know something's wrong when you start banning
Urgot.
Urgot. But yeah,
Pre work, but
yeah.
yeah, it's just falling apart now.
Shyvana
Nobody's
doing
dying. Too
as much as she
tanky.
can, yeah, just jump in, but nothing can be done. The Taric ult is way too strong.
Especially protecting that Draven, just smacking them.
Yeah. Like if he's low, he just becomes invincible, just heals right back up with all those autos. No damage to be taken.
It was an easy game, straightforward, but with the rockiest start out.
Yeah, geez, that was an interesting pre-game and early game. But yeah, we'll see you guys, see whoever's watching for game 2 then.
Yeah, it's